Good evening and welcome to the Daily Voice, presented by VNN. Bringing you today's top 5 Canadian news stories on April 9th, 2025. Let's get started. Canada is bracing amid rising trade chaos, but for now, it's dodged a direct hit. After President Donald Trump's sweeping 10% tariffs on global imports kicked in, Canada quickly fired back with targeted tariffs on US-made vehicles. Prime Minister Mark Carney called it a forceful and focused response. But the real drama unfolded around confusion in Washington. Early reports suggested new 10% tariffs could hit Canadian and Mexican goods. But within hours, the White House reversed course, saying no new tariffs would apply to either country. The mixed signals caused market whiplash and left Canada and the world scrambling to keep up. Meanwhile, Trump has doubled down on China, slapping a massive 125% tariff on Chinese goods, sparking an 84% retaliation from Beijing. While Canada may have escaped this latest round, it remains caught in the ripple effects of an unpredictable US trade agenda. The message? Stay alert. The economic pressure isn't letting up anytime soon. Just 1 week after Trump imposed a 25% tariff on all foreign-made cars, Canada has answered with its own 25% countermeasure, this time on American-made vehicles. The new rule took effect at 12:01 a.m. today. Finance Minister François-Philippe Champagne confirmed the tariff is aimed at shielding Canada's auto industry and workers. Vehicles not meeting CUSMA content rules or using too many US-only parts will be hit hardest. Auto parts and Mexican-made cars are excluded. Prime Minister Carney says the revenue will fund support programs for Canadian auto workers, and a special remission program is on the way to protect jobs and attract investment. We finally have a name for Toronto's #1 traffic villain: construction. A newly released city report shows roadwork is the primary culprit behind congestion, beating out population growth and outdated infrastructure. At peak last summer, nearly 25% of Toronto's roads were closed due to construction, doubling commute times across the city. And while the population added 125,000 people last year, the road network hasn't expanded in decades. The city is now proposing a 5-part congestion relief strategy: more traffic tech, faster transit signals, more traffic agents, tighter planning for big events, and stricter construction scheduling. In a heartbreaking twist, Durham Regional Police have issued a Canada-wide arrest warrant for 41-year-old Patricia Montero Zambrano, accused of abducting her 5-year-old son and fleeing the country. Authorities say she took the child to Colombia last August and has refused to return him, defying a Canadian custody order in favor of the boy's father. The case is being treated as parental abduction. Durham Police are working with international agencies to locate the mother and child, and are asking the public to step forward with any information. Tips can be shared at 905-579-1520, extension number 1829, or anonymously through Crime Stoppers. The father remains in Canada, hoping for the safe return of his son. Canada's federal minimum wage just got a boost. As of April 1st, the rate rises from $17.30 to $17.75 an hour, a 2.4% increase tied to inflation. The hike affects roughly 26,000 workers in federally regulated industries, including many Indian students and immigrants. This includes banking, interprovincial transport, and telecom. Interns are included too. Minister Stephen McKinnon says the move supports wage fairness and economic equality. With over 1.3 million Indo-Canadians and thousands of Indian international students living and working here, the change offers some welcome relief amid rising costs of rent and groceries. That's all for today's top stories. Thank you for joining us on The Daily Voice, presented by VNN. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you next time. Good evening and welcome to The Daily